What up, Alien Gang? As some of you, yo. What up, Alien Gang? What up, Alien Gang? Say, what up, Link? What up, Alien Gang?
Take number 30.
What up, Alien Gang? As some of you already know, I'm Lane Lane.
And I'm Alien E.
And together we're
The Alien Gang.
So, as you guys can tell by the title of this video, we're finally making a video on how we became friends. So it all started 4 years ago in the summertime. Okay, so in the video we're gonna be talking about certain characters, and the main character in this
Tommy.
is Tommy. We're gonna name him Tommy, and Tommy is my ex and
Your ex.
Tommy was my ex, and I'm gonna say your friend or whatever you thought he was back then.
Right.
I don't know. But we'll just see. I know this sounds crazy already, but let's get to the video. It all started literally 4 years ago in July. We was having a birthday party for my dad, and well, I was already with this guy for X amount of time or whatever. We were having a birthday party for my dad, and it was a Mets themed birthday party. So everyone, we went all out. My sister and I, we like decorated the backyard. We had like orange and blue decorations everywhere. It was the Mets, like a Mets theme, and then everyone was wearing matching T-shirts. And we just took a bunch of pictures. We had a lot of fun, and that was that. Around this time, Tommy and I were trying to like get rid of social media, so I didn't have an Instagram, but Erica and I were already following each other before this, and then I just deactivated my Instagram. So back to the party. We're having a party, whatever like that. We've been drinking like since the daytime. So I ended up passing out early before everyone else. So the party was still continuing, and then Tommy ended up staying and was chilling with my dad and all the guys that was there. At the end, at 1 o'clock in the morning, he comes upstairs to my room and I'm sleeping, and then he, gives me a kiss, says he loves me, whatever like that, and then he'll see me the next day. That's when she comes in. Around 2 o'clock, he starts texting her, like trying to hang out with her.
He texted me trying to hang out, and I was like, you all got a girlfriend? Yeah. He was like, no, I don't. Like, I'm single. I don't know what you're talking about, type shit. And I'm just like,
I remember you.
Yeah. He was like, we friends and blah blah blah.
So that was the message.
Yeah.
So then he was he leaves my house at 1 o'clock, texts her at 2 o'clock trying to hang out. She just like, oh, she ain't with it, whatever like that. He's like, he's not in a relationship. Boom. So the next morning, I'm looking through the pictures that we took, and I'm like, damn, there's a lot of nice pictures. I like post them, So I reactivated my Instagram. Like, oh, we've been doing good for a while with our social media. Like, let me just get it back on. I ended up posting the pictures. So that's when I didn't have Instagram for like not even 30 minutes until she inboxes me.
That's when I inboxed her, and I was like, just trying to chill with me. And then I see her posting the picture. I got a girlfriend, and me and her already following each other. So it was just like weird to me. And then I had just chilled with him like 2 days before that, or probably like a day before that, and like probably 2 days before that, and then the day before that we smoked again. We smoked both times. So yeah, so we chilled,
right.
And then that's when she posted the pictures like 2 days after that. What the fuck? I'm like dudes are freaking weird, yo. So I screenshot and sent it to him, and then that's when he was like, oh, she's crazy. We're not together. She's trying to ruin my life. She doesn't want me to be happy, blah, blah, blah. So I'm just like, not like,
I buying it.
Yeah, like that shit just sounds stupid. Like,
it sounds like something you already heard.
And mind you, it's not like it's just one picture. It's a whole bunch of pictures from back then. So then that's when I sent a picture again. I was like, boy, bye. You got a whole girlfriend or whatever. So then he's like lying, saying that he doesn't have a girlfriend. She's crazy, blah, blah, blah. So then like I'm starting to feel bad for her, because I'm like, they were just together at her family's freaking party. I'm like, you all lying and being weird. You was just hanging out with me, like.
Exactly.
Yeah, like.
So when she sent me the screenshots, then her and I were like having the conversation. It's like, oh, he's crazy because he's texting me right now, because the next day was my dad's actual birthday, and we were all going to meet up at a park and chill and shit. But once I already got the information from her, I'm like, oh, hell no, you're not about to chill and get the satisfaction of being around my dad and stuff. Like, no, you're not about to ruin the day. That would have like set my whole day off.
Right.
I was going through so much with this dude that I feel like, oh, okay, like another situation.
Another situation.
So I wasn't taking it so, whatever. Her approach was different than any other female that jumped in my inbox, or any other like infidelity that I had to go through with him. A lot of girls were spiteful in my inbox. Like, your boyfriend about to have a baby. Or the people that were trying to come to me as a woman were like
being spiteful.
Yeah, it wasn't
like
like you're really trying to come to me as a woman. You're really trying to like see, can determine if you should still keep fucking with him or not. Like,
Right.
you know, type of thing. And I never gave people satisfaction of like, I don't know, it was just different the way she inboxed me. So we added each other on other social media after that. And I said, oh, well, don't write him no more or whatever.
Right,
like that.
yeah, you was like, don't write him no more and let me know if he, like, you know, basically if he reaches out again or whatever. So
because he was telling me, like, a whole different thing, too. Like, oh, I'm not fucking with her or whatever like that. Like trying to say, like, around the time he was saying that nothing happened with them. Nothing happened between them. He was just trying to smoke with her and shit like that, trying to chill. I can never have no friends, whatever like that. So I'm just like, you just secretive and shit. So then one time I seen her walking to the corner store, because around the corner from where she was staying at. And I seen her. I was in the car with my brother, and then I just rolled in the window and I said something to her. Like, oh,
she was like, girl, where you going?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm going to the store. She was like,
and it was like a normal, it felt like I knew her for a long time. I knew her,
like, because we were already, after that situation, we were interacting on social media. You know, we found out that we both liked The Weeknd, so it was a wrap after that. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, we were sending each other music all the time. So then, yeah, I seen her, and she was like, where you going? I'm like, I'm going to the store. She was like, you need a ride? And I'm like,
no, it's only down the street. I'm like, girl, please, get in. So she gets in the car. So then we go to the bodega together, you know. So as we're going to the bodega together, Tommy is on his way to come hang out with me at my parents' house because it's the summertime. We used to always chill there. He's like circling the block to trying to see because my car's not in front of the house. So he like finds us at the bodega. And girl, as soon as we seen his car, this girl ducks all the way down, like all the way down in the back seat. We start cracking up, like. So then he sees me and he's like, "Oh, what you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just going in here real quick, get Duchess and shit like that, you know, whatever. I'll meet you at the house." So he leaves and then she gets back. So as I'm bringing her back, I'm bringing her to her crib. So her mom lives a few houses down from my mom. So Tommy goes straight to my mom's house and he parks in front of the house. And I'm trying to drop her off on the low, but I'm like, damn, he's already in front of the house and it's like probably 3 houses down.
Right, so you can't miss it.
You can't miss it. So, and I'm just figuring like, oh, he never paid attention to me at that time, you know, so like, he ain't gonna see me drop her off. So, no. Long and behold, he sees. So, he sees Erica get out the car, and then she goes, and then I just drive down 3 houses down, and I park my car, and then as I'm getting out the car, he was just like, who was that? Who you just dropped off? And I was just like, what? And he's like, who you just dropped off? And I just leaned in the car because he's sitting in the car waiting for me. And I'm just like, Miss Mary Jane. And Miss Mary Jane was her Instagram back then, 4 years ago. So then he just looked at me. He just like was staring in my eyes. And he's like, you stupid. Y'all stupid. And I was just like, why? Why? That's when he said, I had sex with that girl. And I'm just like, oh, first, when you got caught out, it wasn't all that. But now it's, I had sex with her.
Right.
So that's why I'm just like, oh, now he's saying anything to get me to not chill with this girl. He's like, oh, don't be chilling with her. Don't be having her in your car. Whatever. So, of course, we didn't listen. Right. So I just ended up, you know, we chilled together, whatever like that. So then, that was our first encounter. Then our second encounter, I had, I think, did I hit you up and I was like, oh, I'm sorry about yesterday? When I felt crazy how you had it dug down, sneaking around and stuff like that. And she's like, oh, no.
Yeah. Mind you, when I did all that ducking and dodging and stuff, I got out the car, like, half a block down.
Oh, yeah. That's why.
And I did all that extra shit, and I ended up walking home from the corner.
So he still see me.
And he ended up still noticing me. So it was like I did all that, got out half a mile down. No, not half a mile, but
right,
like
not that much down, but I tried to let her down before.
Right, so then like even after she texted me and she was like, I feel so bad, like I'm sorry that I had to do that, whatever. I'm like, girl, I understand. I know exactly how it is.
Like I feel really bad, like not bringing her in front of the house. I felt like I had to bring her down a few houses away from her house.
Mind you, I was gonna walk to the store anyway, so I was like,
but that's just me. I just feel bad, like so that's not. I hit her up the next day and I'm like, oh, I feel bad, you know, that I had to drop you off like that. She's like, oh, that's fine. So then we end up saying, well, let's link up.
Right. So then we
that's our first and kind of like actually chilling with each other, but our second time interacting like on social media. So then this bitch gets in the car.
Oh yes, and then that's when I get in the car and I already got some drama going on, like
for her own shit, because she already dealing with somebody at the time,
like, and I'm going through drama with them. Some girl DM me.
So she gets in the car, like she doesn't even say, "Hey guys, what's up?" or whatever. Like I couldn't even say, "Hey, this is my brother. This is E." Like nothing. It was just like, "Girl, let me tell you." That's we felt so comfortable already.
Right. And I'm not like that. It takes me a while to get comfortable around people. It takes a while for me to chill with people. That's how you know I was bored to chill with Tommy, because people. This is proven facts. Like people have been
Listen here, Tommy.
People have been in my DM for years and never got to chill with me.
Yeah.
So that's how you know I was bored. Like, I get in the car and I'm like, girl, let me tell you. So some random ass person DMs me. It's like fake page, fake pictures and everything. And the girl's like, oh, I know who you are. I know where you live. And if you keep fucking with my boyfriend, then I'm gonna fuck you up. And da-da-da-da. So I'm like, what? Who's your boyfriend? She's like, bitch, you don't even know who you fucking. I'm like, girl, you don't even know who your boyfriend is.
Like, the fuck, you can't even claim him. He not even your boyfriend and you can't claim him.
Right. So I'm just like, I'm single. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm single, but like,
shit, but he sometimes
we in a situationship. Like,
right.
The fuck? Like, nobody's supposed to know about this.
Right, like, the fuck, and obviously her situation is on the low, too, because she...
Right, because nobody...
She making a fake page to hit you up.
Right.
If that was her real boyfriend,
right,
like, you would have...
Right,
I would have hit you up on my page,
exactly, because if you were the real girlfriend, you would have let it be known, you know, because you would want me to go back and be like, such and such hit me up, and then now, you know, he's going to be caught out, but you're not the girlfriend.
You're not the girlfriend, so you just mad because you thought you was the only one he was fucking on the low, and...
Right.
You, whatever. My thing is, if we not together, then it ain't my business. Like,
it's not. It's not my business.
That's another story time.
Right.
That is.
So yeah.
She gets and after that interaction, the way she came in the crowd, I was like, this girl is just so comfortable already. And we just started interacting, and then ever since that day, we just started hanging out.
And then that's when we was hanging out. We was doing your hair at my house. At the time, I feel like we was a good month in.
Yeah, we were already chilling. So one day, we're at Erica's house. And we're dyeing our hair. Each other's hair. I don't know if we're dyeing each other's hair.
Yeah, I feel like we took turns.
Yeah. So I don't know if we were there. I was there because we were dyeing each other's hair. Yeah. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe I was going black because of the shit I was going through. Because every time I'm going through something, I'm going black. Like, and then back then, I had this grimy friend. We're just going to call her Grimy. So she hit me up while I was at Erica's house getting my hair dyed. Erica had her friends over too. And she hit me up asking what I was doing. And I said, oh, well, I'm at Erica's house. You can come through and chill over here. She got her friends over here too, and she just like, Erica, and I'm like, yeah, because like people are trying to like figure out like why am I chilling with this girl after the situation that just went down, and I'm just like, yeah, Erica, the girl, yeah, that girl. Right. So then she just like, oh, okay, well, you know, you cool, I'm cool. So she comes to the house. So something was telling me like a situation happened afterwards with this same girl, Grimy, but I didn't put it together then. But it was just so weird how Tommy automatically knew where I was, and once after she was there, she didn't even chill for the whole time, 30 minutes maybe, or maybe less than that. So she ended up leaving, and when she left, like, we noticed that it was weird that she only stood for a little bit.
Even the way she left was weird. It was like she was in a hurry, like.
Yeah, like she had to go or something.
Yeah, like just somebody was waiting on her or something like.
Or maybe she wanted to just drive down the street and see if homeboy was down there because he was chilling over there. So, or had to have a little quick talk with him or something, but who knows. So she ended up leaving, and we noticed that she left like kind of early, but we didn't like say anything about it because we had other people there. As soon as she leaves, I don't know if it was a text message first or a phone call or a FaceTime or whatever, because homeboy started doing all that, saying, oh, where am I? And I said, oh, I'm dyeing my hair. So then he just like, oh, all right, and whatever. So he already making his way. So, he starts calling me and stuff like that, and I don't want to answer. I just keep texting back, and I'm just like, oh, I'm dyeing my hair. Like, my hands got the gloves, the gloves on it and stuff like that. He's like, oh, I can't answer. So then he shows up to the house. He ended up going in the house, my parents' house, and checks both bathrooms, and he's texting me like, oh, you're not in either bathroom. I just went upstairs and downstairs bathroom, and you're not in either of the bathrooms. And he's like, where are you? So I was just like, fuck it. So me and Erica looking at each other. I'm like, I'm just going to tell the truth. Like, fuck it, So I said, I'm at Erica's house, dyeing my hair. She's dyeing my hair. And he was just like, oh, you stupid. Didn't I tell you I had sex with that girl? Whatever. I told you to stop hanging out with her. Now you are at her house, whatever, like that. So then I was like, oh, you had sex with her? I said, all right. So we leave.
Yeah, because then also I was like, oh, that's...
Oh, because we're about to leave to go to the store.
She was like, oh, well, since we're going to the store, we got to ask him.
We going to go over there. We walked to the car, but before we got in the car, we walked up to him, and
I was like, what's up? You got something to say? And he was like,
we did what?
Y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like, we did what? And I was like, we did what? And he was like, y'all crazy.
Yeah, he just stood quiet. Like, he looked like he seen a ghost. He just looking like, and all he goes, y'all crazy, or y'all stupid, or something like that.
Yeah, something along the lines of stupid or crazy or whatever. And then that's when her brother was like, come on, man, don't come over here with that drama.
Exactly. So he had nothing to say. He literally just turned around and faced his back to us because he was chilling with my dad and my brother. So then we just
totally
get in the car.
Ignored me.
Yeah. Didn't say nothing. We got in the car and we just went to the store, came back, parked in the same parking spot, and we walked to her house in front of them. They was just outside chilling, and then we just went about our business. And then ever since then, we just really was started hanging out with each other all the time.
Everybody just had no choice but to like deal with it.
Because people wasn't happy in the beginning about it, but they didn't understand. They were so Team Tommy at first, but after a while, they, of course, they grew to love her, and her mom got us the weekend concert tickets for Christmas one year, and then then
her mom got me some
stuff,
a nice little outfit for Christmas.
So
even though she mad at me right now,
right, she mad right now
because we ain't gonna talk about that.
But people, everybody started growing a love for her and stuff, and then I was just feeling more comfortable. Like we were already comfortable regardless of what people thought, and we were always around each other. I was always at her house all the time.
Fucking sleepovers like we're 10 years old.
Yeah, like all the fucking
day.
time, even for real to this day. But that was that. Yeah, that was that. And then we just started we would just still hang out, but we just wouldn't tell people. And then homeboy moved away.
Yep, he moved away, and then I was like,
that was just like, and then he even tried to still control that. First he was like, don't be hanging out with that girl, and then one night I said, tell him, like, I'm chilling with a girl, whatever. Like, he used to be so mad. He's like, didn't I tell you to stop chilling with that girl? It's either me or her type of thing. Like, I already got a connection with this girl, I really like her or whatever, and he just like, oh, you don't listen, I told you I had sex with her, but keep believing in that girl, keep believing in her. So I did. I was like, going back and forth, visiting him and shit like that, and I wouldn't talk about her. Asked me if I was chilling with her, and I would just lie and say no. But then it came to a point where I was I was traveling back and forth like once a month, and then I just started talking about her in front of him, and this is what me and Erica did, or like anything that was funny that happened or whatever. I would tell him, and then his energy was just different. It started to be like, all right, like accepting, like he'd be like, oh, that's good, babe, or whatever like that.
Right, because it's like, all right, I lied.
Yeah, like, but he still didn't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? He was.
He apologized.
No, but this is.
Oh, but this is before that, right.
Before. And he was just like, okay, that's good, baby, whatever. Like, so then I was like, all right. So then I started texting her like, oh, I could talk about you now in front of him and whatever. And then like it even became more comfortable. I would keep visiting him, keep going or whatever. And then like we'll be on FaceTime on the front porch, and he'll be in the living room or whatever, or I'll be on the phone on the headphones walking around the house, and I'm talking to her or whatever. I'm cooking dinner while he's just watching Netflix with my daughter or whatever, and he knows I'm on the phone with her, and it started becoming like that. So it's just like whatever. Normal as fuck, like weird as fuck, but weird to outsiders, but like whatever,
It worked for us.
And then eventually, like him and we just like literally parted ways, where I just stopped less and less I was going there, and then we just like I don't know if we had a conversation with her, but we just like broke it off, and I stopped visiting, but then we still continued talking to each other. We had a conversation like gave each other closure and shit, and like he apologized for like all the things that we've been through and the reasonings for why he did it and stuff. And it's like now 4 years later I understand why. And just like in our last video, we talked about how we stopped talking for a little bit for like for 6 months time span, and within that time span he gave her apology.
Like he apologized for lying and doing all that weird stuff. He was going through something,
right?
And it's normal. Everybody goes through shit like that, But how you handle it after, like, there ain't no deadline on an apology. Like
you want to give out that apology so it can stop fucking with you. Too,
right.
Inside,
It's for you sometimes.
Because he probably sees it like our social media now. Right. It's like, oh, they cool, they friends or whatever like that. It's like, let me just make it right. Just I don't know. Like I don't know what his reason it was, but it's cool that he did that and like. Finally got our closure. To this day, Tom and I were not together. It's been legit maybe 3 or 4 years. But we're just cordial and we're just adults about it. And like now, I wouldn't say like he was cheating on me or anything. Like
no, it was
because like back then I was like hurt, and he was really putting me through a lot of stuff. Like we were domestic. It was just a lot. So back then I took it like, oh, you're being secretive, you're not telling me or whatever, so you must have a hidden agenda, you must really like the girl, it must be more than just a friend thing, like you're trying, you know what I'm saying? But now that I look at it, it's like like I really believe the kid cared about me, like he loved me, and it's just I was probably his second real relationship, and it was for a long period of time, and it's like he never really. Like, he was a year out of his last relationship when we got together, so it's like he didn't have his period of time where he had his whole stage, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was in a relationship with a girl from high school, and
then
you know, for a long time, like it was
for a long time.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like you're jumping from one long relationship to another long relationship. So you only had that 1 year off. So it's like I still want to live my life, but I don't want to let this girl go on being selfish or whatever.
Right.
So like I look at it differently now. And he could have been like not even. He could have genuinely been trying to be friends with her or whatever, and just trying to have friends of the opposite sex. Because when we got together, we kind of like deaded all our friends.
Right.
We had no friends at all. It was just like just me and him type of thing. And or he had fallen out with his friends, I had fallen out with my friends or whatever. But at the end of the day, it was just him and I. So now that I look at it, it's like he could have just liked your conversation or the things you had to say or like your vibe or whatever. Like the things that I like about you, he could have. You know what I'm saying?
You get different things out of people. Like some people, you might get a good conversation.
Exactly.
You feel like you can learn stuff from them. Some people, you know, like it's the emotional could drive things out of you that you don't even like talking about.
Exactly.
You know?
Like, so back then it obviously was taken differently. Like, oh, you just being disloyal to me. Da da da. Well, he was like, you know, he was being secretive, and that's because me, I'm an open person. I'm willing to like, hey, you want an open relationship? You want to do your own thing, or like even when we live in long distance from each other, like you know, we can be together, or like I could do me, you could do you. It's like whatever the fuck it would be. Not saying like those were the actual options. I'm just saying like whatever. We just have to communicate about it. We have to be on the same page type of thing. But it's like you didn't tell me about this friend that you're trying to make, and you're being secretive. Like it makes me believe that you have a secret agenda, just like how it was previously with the other females. Like you didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Or even when I questioned about him being in a relationship, if you genuinely wanted a friend, you could have just said that, you know, like I got a girlfriend. But I'm not looking for nothing right now. You know, I just need a friend, or like.
I just look at it from a different point of view now, and I'm just like I'm healed from the situation, and I've been over it.
Like we're grateful for Tommy because if it wasn't for Tommy,
we would never met. So once you get to the end part of this video, whoever comments the most alien emojis within a 24-hour time span of the video being posted, you have to follow our social medias. The link will be below. Both of our stories, the winner's going to be tagged, and then you just drop your Cash App in the inbox.
All right,
that's
till the next video. Cool cats and kittens.
The camera.